dreams we link, let's grow together, making it brighter, brighter. Unity in our stride, passions right, in the gardens of life where we plant our pride. Live with South Florida sunshine, diva in the dirt, our time. Can you see the blossoms? 'Cause here they bloom. Dance with the neighbor, dance with your friends. And then Florida's the place, gardens growing. We've got that grace. You should join us, making life better, better. Live with South Florida sunshine, diva in the dirt, our time. Can you see the blossoms? 'Cause here they bloom. Dance with your neighbor, dance for your friends, live for the moments, join the ocean breeze, hearts and sing, sing, sing. Community strong, dreams we link, let's grow together, making it brighter, brighter. Unity in our stride, passions right, in the gardens of life where we plant our pride. Live with South Florida sunshine, diva in the dirt, our time. Can you see the blossoms? 'Cause here they bloom.
Oh my goodness, I am having such a hard time with my secondary thing. Hold on. It does not want, shoot. Hold. Give me a second. I'm going to have an echo because this is not working with me right now. Oh. Okay, that's so weird. Let me know if I have an echo. I'm trying to turn off this and it wants to keep coming back on. And you guys are getting all kinds of interesting views right now. Oops. Hold up. Ooh-wee. Yeah, it is not letting me just do it. So I might have to just hold up the, I'm going to take this out. It's not working with me, so we won't do the secondary camera. Anyway, welcome, welcome. I have before me a basket of truly tropical mangoes. They were starting to go bad and I didn't want them to. And there was just no time to like shoot a video today before they did. So what I did was I actually started in on this Venus and I'm going to just cut off a little piece. This one is delicious. This one I might just actually skip. It's so delicious. I don't even know how to describe it. But it's one of the most, hey, Diva in the Dirt, welcome in. It's one of the most yummy mangoes I've had, but it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't have like certain things that come forward. The one that I didn't film was Orange Sherbet, and that one actually does taste like orange. When you scrape the mango close to the skin, it tastes just like an orange. It was unbelievable. But Venus is, I don't even know how to describe it, but I was able to go to Truly Tropical because they are not too far from me, lucky me, and pick up some mangoes from them. And oh my goodness, so good. I wish you guys could join me. I wish you could try them with me. Yes, fresh mango. Venus is so good because it's sweet and tart. Hey, Tofu, welcome in. I know it's going to be a rude one because I'm tasting. Good. Oh, thank you, Jay Jordan. But yeah, it's a sweet tart kind of combination with the Venus. Yeah, I don't know. It's like candy, but fresh. So I am off of all kinds of like man-made sugar and any kind of processed sugar this week, except even I'm off honey. So this is like a super big treat. Okay. Oh, no, don't say that. Don't say you're that hurt. Oh, welcome in, Diva in the Dirt. Welcome in, Hello Tofu. Welcome in, Jay Jordan, and anybody in the bushes. This one I've been wanting to try. It's lemon-esh. What they do when you go there is they have a table set up, and basically it goes all by weight. And lemon-esh was behind them, I believe. I'm not sure if the Venus was behind them. The people who were weighing, because there's certain ones that are like extra special, and like you were only allowed to take one at that point because they had to go out and repick in the mango grove because they had run out. So they had what they had, and behind them they had the special mangoes, and I'm like, well, I don't know when I'm going to get here again, and mango season's almost over, so I'm going to take one of each. And I left the mangoes that were kind of spicy, that I knew were spicy, and the ones that maybe I haven't tried before. I have tried the Malika, but I don't remember what it tasted like. I tried that from Walter Zill's farm, or his grove. I've never tried Carla. That one's here. And I've never tried the St. Maui. This one's huge. This one is absolutely huge. One thing you won't necessarily know about Florida mangoes if you haven't been here to taste them is they have different flavor profiles. And Chris, who is part of Truly Tropical and the owner of that grove, and I think it's just her, but I could be wrong. So I'll go back and maybe do a short about Truly Tropical, but you can look them up. They're on YouTube. They're down here. They're actually located in Del Rey. Funny enough, over 20 years now, I had my art room right across the street from them. Like the windows were parallel with almost where their grove is, where my windows, I had ceiling windows into my art room to let in light, where those were. I can't believe it. I don't remember them from that long ago. I'm not sure if they were open for, selling mangoes back then, but also my schedule was part-time, so I would have missed maybe their days where they were, open. I had no idea there were so many different kinds of mangoes. Yeah, lemon-esh. Of course, my little finger is wet now and my tracker won't work. Have a taste of lemon. They have spicy mangoes. Some of the Indian mangoes have like spices that got here to Florida. And then there's a man named Gary Zill who had a program of breeding and hybridizing many mangoes, but he didn't call it that. I think he called it the Mango Project. And then Chris has her own mango grove, and I don't know, how they're related. Hey, Sarah, happy highs. Welcome in. Okay, so I just cut it. You can see, like from my video where I said, like one of the ways to cut a mango, you can cut it this way or you can cut it into slices. Let me see if I can just cut one slice off, and then that might be easier to just do a tasting of. And then I'll cut that into a bowl for later. Now, mangoes are pretty high in sugar, so I know people who eat very healthy and they still only allow themselves about 2 mangoes a day. I definitely taste the lemon. I might need more of this, but it's not like lemony. It's like a zing, like the zing of lemon. It might be near the skin like the other one. Hey guys, desire for me. Okay, guys, if you don't know, this is all me I'm eating in front of you. So if you haven't eaten lunch, I'm very sorry. Yep, there it is. It tastes just like citrus. That's crazy. Just like the orange sherbet up near the skin, you can taste citrus. It's like when you eat a slice of orange, how it has that taste near the rind, but it's not pithy. I'm sorry, Diva. Diva hasn't had breakfast. That's some good stuff. I like that one. I can see why it's a popular one. So that was one of the ones that was behind the guys weighing and selling the mangoes. I'm trying to think which to do next. Should I do the really big one? Let me do Malika because I've had this one before, but I just don't remember. And she's still kind of a little firm on this side. She's just starting to soften. The problem is mangoes can sometimes tend not to ripen. Like they ripen differently from the stem to the bottom, from the, seed outward. Like you can even see it in that slice. That's seed ripening going into the flesh of the mango. Hey, Ainir, welcome in. Hey, Duncan, 1900. Oh, you were in YT jail? Oh my goodness. What? Wow, Anne. That's awful. I hope that's all straightened out. Okay. Let's see. I think I got everybody. Brenda, welcome in. Okay, guys, I'm not being rude, but this is a tasting video, so I will be eating in front of you. Okay, this is the Malika mango from Truly Tropical. I've never had one of hers, so that's where I can straighten it. I can say I've never had one from her grove. That's really good. Really mild, not so citrusy. Man, I don't know if it's peachy or not. It's very mild and delicious. I'm going near the skin so I can then do on the skin. Yeah, not citrusy. I would say more peachy. But the hard thing is they're all mangoes. But they all have like a different flavor profile. That one is very mild. Also, these do not have all the strings that you're used to in the fiber that you would see in the mangoes in the store. It's still got a little tartness to it because I think that it's a little underripe in certain areas, but I didn't want to lose it and have it become overripe because mangoes can get kind of musky when they're overripe. All right, I'm going to take it from, this one is really starting to go overripe. That's too soft. This is the St. Maui, the big old Mama Jamma. Yeah, I don't usually cut a mango like I just did. I usually slice it along with the seed. Like right here, here's the seed, and you usually slice it along. Oh, that's a huge one. Okay, something. I don't know if that's a little something. Sometimes you'll open a mango and you'll see this and it looks like a worm. Often what it is if the mango is already a little bit overripe, it's not a worm at all. It's the seed is starting to sprout inside the mango. So let me get some of that out of the, yeah, it definitely is ripening kind of strange. That one still had the stem attached. Okay. Oh, sorry, I gotta move this down. Ooh, that's wild. What is that flavor? I've had that before. Oh, that's terrible, Anne. They know, it seems like they know what they're doing. Well, I have people that don't like me, Anne, so I hope it's none of them doing that to you because they don't like me. I don't know how to describe this one at all. I'm really bad at this, guys. I'm sorry. Here I am just eating mangoes in front of you, and I can't even give you a good description. I don't want to say piney, but that kind of what? But realize it still always tastes kind of like a mango. It's like undertones of something else. I should have cheated and looked. Plum jam. I won't say it tastes resinous, but it's got something in there. It's almost piney to me. But it tastes like something familiar, and I can't remember what fruit or what it is, or maybe a scent. I know it too. If I could just picture the fruit, then I could name it. I'm going to have to come back and put it in the description. How was that? Yeah, the plum jam. 12 bottles filled, waiting to stand till tomorrow to taste it. Yeah, just yummy. Yummy. It's yummy, but it's different. And I'm trying to figure out. I know I've had a fruit that tastes like that. Maybe if I try the like really ripe part. Maybe cantaloupe? Yeah, I'll definitely put them down below once I have time to think about other than yummy. But the lemon-esh definitely has that citrus right by the rind and a little hint of like citrus. The Venus is definitely sweet tart flavor. Malika is very mild and delicious. Maybe if I go back to the Malika after that one. See, now, you know who does a better job at this is Chris over at Truly Tropical, because she has the tasting table. Well, probably it could be a troll, or it could be there's people on here who act like just a regular channel, but they troll on the side. I had one of them, try and scapegoat me and say I was doing that when they were the ones kind of encouraging people to do that for them. Let's see. And there's people on here too, and you have to be careful. They act super, super nice, but sadly they're not. Just like a city, like we talked about before, there's sociopaths on here. Okay. And narcissists. This is the Carla, another one I've never tried. This is so pretty. Look at that. I don't know if you can see. Look at the contrast. It's one of the ones that stays green. There's another mango that's a dwarf that does that, and it's really good. I can't recall the name of that one right now, but it's a dwarf mango. And one of the reasons sometimes they don't recommend it is because you can't catch it before it goes overripe and drops off the tree, because it doesn't change enough in color. Okay, that one's got a tartness to it. I want to take another slice closer to the part that's a little bit more ripe. So I hope you guys are having a good week so far. These were part of my present from the money that I got for my birthday. And we had a great time at the Switchfoot concert, which was the other part of my birthday. My daughter, she wanted to pay for the whole thing, but tickets to concerts these days and then to try and get VIP, forget it. It's just so expensive. So I was like, no, you paid for your ticket. That's enough. Oh, yeah. Troll Central when spring break comes, and also during the summer. Yeah. It's funny. I was worried about this one going bad, but it may have just had a bruise on it, and this is under ripe. So I might have to get another one. Oh, bother. If I can get one. Because right now she didn't list I don't think she has a list for Wednesday because it's almost the end of season. What happens is last year was a fantastic year for mangoes. And last year was my first year I got to get out and taste quite a few of them, but not a lot, just quite a few. And I didn't get to go to Truly Tropical because the hours just weren't working with my schedule. I got to go over to Walter and Verna Zill's place, much smaller, a lot of history there. And he's Gary Zill's brother, and Gary Zill is the one I mentioned in the beginning of this. But I'm so glad I got to get to Chris's Grove at Truly Tropical. And it's really great that she has that list. She'll do a report. She'll do the mango report and tell locals on her, hey, stay, welcome in. She'll tell locals what is going to be there on the weekend or that week. I don't think nectarine, but it's really hard to tell. I'm kind of bummed because I thought it was over ripening, and what I thought might have been like ripening, like I said, it might have hit and gotten bruised, maybe. But that one's tart too, but not the same as Venus. Is just, oh my gosh, I think Venus is on this plate so far. Venus is my favorite, I think, so far. This is Venus. Then lemon-esh. I have to try the other one again. Hey, David Corey, welcome in. You have to scroll back to the beginning to see. I had 1, 2, 3, 4. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, 5 that I tasted. But the Venus so far is my favorite. The lemon-esh is good. This is the lemon-esh again. Lemon-esh would probably be my second. But to really get the full effect of it's so mild, and to get the full effect of that citrus, you have to get it right near the skin, like scrape the skin, like when you're peeling off a piece of citrus and you eat the whole piece of citrus away from the peel. Oh, thank you, Maureen. But this was the only way I could quickly do this. Instead of shooting a video and setting up for a video, this was the easiest way to do it. Plus, I get to see all you beautiful people. Oh, thank you, Quee. I'm growing what I eat. Yeah, definitely near the skin. If you guys have a chance to come down for mango season next year, starts like late May. If we have a really good season, it can start late May. Usually June, July are solid months. And then once we get into August, it's already pittering out this year. But last year, I think I overheard Chris saying they were into September last year when it was a really good year. Oh, that's what I was saying too. Last year was a fantastic year for mangoes. So what will follow is a not so fantastic year. And then so hopefully next year, 2025 should be an amazing year for mangoes, pending, everything goes well with, the storms and everything. But yeah, I've got a total sugar high now just because I haven't been eating sugar just from all these mangoes. No. No, David Corey, but I've seen how he has almost full-size mangoes still, and he keeps them in pots, which is incredible. I wish I was near him. That's the better growing zone. David Corey is up there. I think he's in 9. That's the better growing zone, at least to me, for a variety of stuff. But I do get to grow a lot of the tropicals that won't grow anywhere else but in like the Caribbean and things like that. No, I'm in Palm Beach County, David. I'm about 3 hours away from Disney Orlando area. I still don't know with Carla. She just takes, she's fiberless and she's tart, but I'm not sure if that's because she's underripe. I'm going to go back to the Maui to see if maybe I can pinpoint. This is called the St. Maui, and it tasted like familiar, like another fruit, but I couldn't figure out what fruit it was. And then I won't keep you guys too long. But yeah, if you can make it down here, you will not believe all the different nuances of mangoes. I wish the picture would come to my brain. David, these are from Truly Tropical. The one that I said might still be underripe, but I think it's bruised on the bottom. It's Carla. I've never had Carla before. She's mild and tart, fiberless. All these are fiberless varieties pretty much. I think she had maybe the most fiber, and it's still like hardly any at all. The other one was, this is called Venus. This one's got a little of the black spot, bacterial black spot. This one is Malika. It's a pretty mango, isn't it? I think that's such a pretty mango. It reminds me of the Nam-Dok-Mai mango. Glenn grows those at How to Garden. And then this one is called lemon-esh. It even looks kind of like a lemon. Maybe that's why it got its name too, because they came out looking kind of lemony. And I think that's it for and I said the St. Maui is what's in my hand right now that has a flavor of some kind of fruit that I can't. It won't. Awesome. Yeah, I have 3. Good to see you, Rob, in the garden. My other Florida peep. You have to come down this way, Rob, and go to Truly Tropical next year. But it's not green. It's not like completely underripe. Those they will pickle and cook. We have some mangoes that remain green on the outside, but they ripen on the inside. And that's what I was talking about. There's one that's a dwarf. Do you think I can remember its name right now? No. But that's from also, I explained to my daytime people who come to the Feeling Fabulous Friday that used to be the Fibro Friday. I am going off some of my fibro medication, so it's making me a little bit loop-de-loo more than usual. But yeah, Rob, you should come down and try theirs. And if you can get to Walter and Verna Zill's place, they're amazing too. And way down below me is Flamingo Garden, and they have the mango. It's like a mango festival. Hey, Official Jamie, how are you doing? How did you guys fare? Hey, Moon over Miami. I have a little echo back there. But people do eat the mangoes green. Some people like them like that. Oh, did you look it up, Moon? Maybe it is a kumquat. It's so unusual. It's not a fruit that I would eat every day. Maybe kumquat. I want to get a kumquat. No, not a kumquat. Dang it. What is that fruit? It's just not coming to me. And the fruit itself has an unusual. Maybe. Maybe carambola, like a star fruit, but not as tart. I don't know. It's definitely got this distinct like flavor that is part of that other fruit. It might be a star fruit. Carambola. Not even sure though if that's it. Anyway, thank you guys for coming in and joining me, and hopefully I'll get some more mangoes and be able to put the description below here of the mangoes that I ate, and I'll be able to think of that fruit. And also I'll try and look up, what other people say about them to give you a better idea. But yeah, they're all fiberless, they're all delicious, and now I'm like so high on mango sugar. Woo! Mango. Hey, Wellness with Frugal Mama. Oh, no, they're not. They're only open, Rob. Truly Tropical is early morning. I think early morning Saturday and early morning and afternoon for 1 hour Wednesday. They usually fudge it a little bit on the hour because, I mean, they get a big line, but there was a guy there on Wednesday when I went, and he was there from Orlando. He was picking up mangoes all the way from Orlando. Now I mixed up my pieces, so now I won't know what's what. Yeah, I think that might be Malika, but I'm not sure. Woo. They are really good. If you can get to Florida, especially like Walter Zill is in his 80s. I think Verna's in her 60s. So yeah, you want to get down before anything happens to Walter. I don't know if the property of Verna will keep doing it. I mean, he's in good health and stuff. Let's see. We were fine. This is what I wanted to see. We were fine. Our area just had rain off and on. Yeah, that's what people didn't understand. A lot of us who are from Florida are like, we're going to be okay. It was funny because that one comedian, OMG, it's Wix, was saying like about getting the party supplies. No, not yet. I think my Jabba is just too young, but I also think I need to repot it up, and I need to. Mine was they tried to make it, David Corey, into like a bonsai, so I don't know if they damaged it when they were doing that. Oh, okay. So, yeah, you're not too far actually. You're not too far. Just look up Truly Tropical. They're actually in Delray. They're in Delray Beach. So, yeah, the other Mango Fest down in Flamingo, I think it is, Flamingo Gardens, or is it? I'll let you know, Rob. There's another one that they do the Mango Fest each year. I missed the tickets for the one up this way in Mounts Botanical. I was kind of really bummed. They sold out really fast, and that was a tasting. And you could bring them a mango, and they would try and help you, figure it out, like what type. Oh, excuse me, what type of mango it was. I'm about to get. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. It wasn't too painful. Oh, good. I'm glad it wasn't too painful. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're all different here, Moon over Miami. Yeah, there are lemon flavored ones. I had one that was called Orange Sherbet, and it was orange flavored. Uh, I had the Honey Kiss, which has a little tart, but it's more sweet. That was delicious. That's the one Walter Zill actually saved in the program. It is warm enough, but I don't want to leave my Jabo if we end up moving anytime. Plus, I don't know, maybe I could. It's just finding the right spot, in the yard itself. Right now, that one corner is taken up by a strangler fig, which drops all these little fig berries everywhere that I don't use for anything. I can't get them. By the time they hit the ground, they're already rotting. And then my neighbor has one too that arcs over towards our yard, and right in between is my moringa. And one day I went out there and I didn't see them in the yard, and I wish I had a camera sensitive enough to pick up an iguana that far away from, the camera on the ground. There was 3 of them together, and they ran up my moringa tree, and then they climbed into his strangler fig. So I have a lot of area where I've got shade, so finding the right spot for it too is like kind of important, you know. But I'm really afraid of leaving certain trees here. I don't know, because you know they don't allow us to have chickens in the city, and my husband won't break the rules because he's afraid they'll fine us. Yeah, but all exactly, Rob, except for it's all mangoes. Like is the pull. It's like mostly about mangoes. So everything would be geared around mango. And they do, you know, one in the West Palm Beach extension office area too, Mounts Botanical. So whichever one, if you mapped it, that you're closer to. I think it's actually the fruit. Oh, what is it? That one, the fruit park, the fruit and spice park is where they have it down in down in Miami. Yes, that's it. It might taste like a loquat. Yep, that might be it. And I haven't had one of those in ages. Yep. Mm, might be. Might be. And that might be why I was having a hard time thinking of it. That's not actually, I can, now that I've got my fingers free, even though they're a little sticky, I can wipe this off. Let me see what they say. Let me get the cutting board out of the way. Hold on, guys. So is everybody having a good week so far? You can order some mangoes and some tropical fruits from, I think there's like Miami Tropical. There are places that will ship, but just, you know, check their ratings and everything. Let's see, here we go. Oh, there's also, Rob, there's Tropical Acres Farms. They do boxes of mangoes, but you have to buy like the whole box, and it's like, I think $30. And I don't know how many you get in the box. Let's see. Be ready, deadline. Let me see if I can get the description. They're describing it, but we speculate. Did not receive recommendation from UH, but was sent to Florida. Okay, this one originated in Miami, in Hawaii. That's why it has that name. It was under somebody's initials in a program they had there. So it was Saint Maui is what it is. Yeah. Fibrous light yellow, often displaying unusual but harmless. The flavor is tremendous, very unique. Yes, it does have a resinous spice character. Okay. Oh, guava. Okay, I wouldn't think that. It has a detectable note of guava fruit. Man, I wish I had my friends here so I could all give you a tasting and you could tell me what you think. But that's the St. Maui. But yeah, we used to have a little quat tree growing up. You have one now, Moon? Yeah, right. Exactly. I wish. Not a I if my husband was with that, yeah, and they could, but probably not. Yeah, that's why I probably will need to move. Hey, cool gamer 2, welcome in. That's so funny. Yeah, I haven't had a loquat in ages. Not since our loquat tree that my dad had. Well, I'm going to go and cut up the rest of this mango. I thank you for joining me for this very short pop-up live. I would hang out with you more, but I've got to get things done before I have to go and get my daughter. Yes. The one mango that's okay in the store is called it's called the honey mango. It's a little bit longer and it's not as stringy if you can get them. The only problem is they might not, you know, ship. I don't know if they ship to your stores or not. But it seems like you guys get a lot of like tropical fruit issues, like even your avocados. That was sad. Aw, I'm glad you had fun. Oh, I just saw Switchfoot moon over Miami. We just walked. That's where we were this weekend at a Switchfoot concert. That's where they're from, is San Diego. Oh, okay. So you had a loquat tree out there. Yeah, we didn't get ours until we moved here. My dad planted a bunch of trees though before we left San Jose. A bunch of fruit trees. I have his old notebook that had the little strips left over from the trees that were around the trees that he taped there. It was good to see you too. Well, it was good to see everybody who came in. Thanks for joining me. I will hopefully see some of you tomorrow. That's the special needs parenting chat. Friday during the day is usually we're talking about feeling more fabulous. Sorry, I have my eye on him. Feeling more fabulous Friday, or what used to be Fibro Friday. It's really just about taking care of ourselves. And if you have chronic pain conditions and things like that, is trying to help ourselves get better. And then their Friday night is just for fun and hanging out and talking gardening and all kinds of other stuff that's going on with each other. Yeah, we had a giant tree, but my dad kept like hacking it. It was pretty tall. It just wasn't really wide because he kept trimming it down because of our property line, where our property lines were. Good morning. You missed it, Andrew. If you go back, you'll see me munch on a bunch of mangoes. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for coming in. I'm glad you could. I'm just about to leave, Andrew. I'm just about to say goodbye. So thank you, everyone. And hopefully we'll see you on one of those days, or I'll see you at Divas at 10 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. Or I think Barry's taking his nap. Barry's at 9:30 Eastern Sunday night. Or just in the YouTube streets. I will talk to you guys later. Oh, okay. Sounds good, Healthy. And Anne, I hope all that gets better, what you're dealing with. Okay. Much love, you guys. Oh, cool, Moon. All right. Have a good day, everybody. I'll see you soon. I don't want to hit my leave studio button. I almost thought about it again. Bye, everybody.